Hello everyone and welcome back to Reality with Bad Gal Brie. I'm your host Brianna, and today, whenever you're watching this, we are going to be doing our live reaction over on TikTok. This is the rewatch of that over on YouTube for season 20, episode 17, One-on-One Part 2. Now, I will stand with what I said last week that these are some of the best tell-alls or reunions that we've ever had from Sister Wives. And typically with reunions, especially Sister Wives, they all go downhill on part 2. But this one is as explosive as the first, if not more. I am so excited to sit and break it all down, despite Kody and Robyn trying to gish gallop their way through this entire tell-all. And they think they can get one up on us by trying to overwhelm us with all of this information, but we are smarter than them, you guys. We will break it down, talk to each other like we were 5 years old, and figure out what the fuck is going on here. Oh my gosh, TT is early. Hello, girl. I'm so excited you can make it. Scoop the coin. Welcome. Thank you for sending the heart. We appreciate you endlessly. Oh, I do have to set my TikTok goal, which I did not do before I started. Thank you for the roses, TT. Sorry, gonna get a little bit of an up close because I don't know how the fuck to do this shit, you guys. I'm so bad at. I always think like, oh, I'm getting better at going live and the streams. I was really confident about my, what's it called? My intro today, and we are just absolutely failing already. We're failing already. I don't know how to do it. Whatever. It's fine. It is what it is, you guys. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. About me, campaigns, fundraisers. I don't know. Oh, live gifts? Gift record? Don't know. Oh, goal. Yes. Okay. Perfect. I got it, everyone. Don't worry. I know you guys are all so concerned. Everyone probably joining us like, what the motherfuck is happening? Okay. Let me turn my sound off and away we go. Okay. 83 people in the chat. I'm so sorry for everyone trying to be like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. Women in STEM. Like, exactly. Oh my God. Have I seen her dance video? I'm guessing Robyn's. Yes, absolutely. I have seen her break it down, and she was a B girl. She didn't know what the fuck that meant. She has no idea. Maybe I don't really either, but like, Robyn's like, don't show it. Don't show it. Her terrible break dancing. Horrifying. I remember it from with the season that it happened. My mouth was agape. I'm like, the fact that you willingly gave that footage over, you would have to waterboard that out of me. Literally waterboard that information out of me. I'm not doing it. I'm not giving that over. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing. What are you guys all thinking about the tell-alls? I am, again, absolutely loving it so very much. I said that in the beginning of this episode for the YouTube rewatch crew, but best we've had. The NDAs don't matter. And they did, in fact, sign an NDA, which Janelle kind of let loose. TT says, what you gotta think is it's the best she could offer. Yes, exactly. That is the best Robyn can do. And she thought she was looking sexy with her whole arms going up in the air, flailing everywhere. My God. Matt says, I am so disappointed in Suki. I kind of agree. I wish Suki would kind of push back a little bit more here on when they say, like, I'm going to point it out too, because she'll say certain things about, like, or Robyn will be like, I just don't trust Meri. And instead of being like, well, why don't you trust Meri? Or why doesn't Meri trust you? It's just like, oh, okay, interesting. I understand. It's like, well, let's get deeper. Let's go into the story a little bit here. I want to know why. And I forgot my water, you guys. So I need to go grab something to drink because I am already getting parched. I'm getting parched. And then we will already have 360 people in the chat. My God, I'm so excited. We will get going with the episode here. Oh my God, the lighting is not good, babe. In one couple minutes here. Okay. Oh, yes, the kitty cat she's doing good. I think it was a hairball. I looked up a cat cough, and it was not that. So I think it was just, like, she kind of had a hairball, and that was it. Okay. Alrighty. Let me go over to... just pop this open. Why did they agree with the land split? I don't even know. I don't know how Meri only ended up on, like, one portion of the land split. And that was that. Like, I don't know how they thought that was equal. I don't know why they did that. That is absolutely no sense. Yeah, other than Jenna B says Kody. And Robyn, her dad, remember, stepdaddy Paul was a land surveyor, Kody. So who knows? Who knows on that one? Okay, also, you guys, while we're here in the beginning, before we start the episode, I, of course, have to plug the Patreon and my podcast. Now, all of this will be directly uploaded to my YouTube, and then I do a audio version only over on anywhere you can get a podcast, Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, anywhere else. And I do another episode every week on there called Reality Check, or every other week, rather, talking about current reality shows that I am watching and just snarking and talking all the shit. Now, I may start doing that over here once a week too. So stay tuned. Make sure you're following along so you never miss out when I do go live, because it's always fun. It's always like we're FaceTiming with a bunch of our friends in the chat. And then also my Patreon, guys, go join. It's so fun over there. We have bunch of episodes where we're recapping Sister Wives, old episodes of Sister Wives. Last week I did Robyn's birth with baby salmonella. Crazy one. And then a Christmas episode, which was season 4, episode 1, where Garrison and Gabriel get in that fight where one of them was gently kicking Truly. It was hilarious. It was a great episode, classic episode. Okay, now if this is your guys' first time here, like I said, I do have a podcast, so I'm going to start my GarageBand so I can record the audio for that, and then we can go into the episode, or we can chat a little bit more, whatever you guys want to do. I feel like we got a bunch of people in the chat, so we might just start the episode here. It's gonna be a long one again today, you guys. Last week we had a 2-hour, and I feel like we're on our way for another 2-hour episode. So buckle up. And if you are here and you're like, Brie, I cannot watch a 2-hour episode. I can't be on TikTok live for 2 hours. I get it. Head on over to YouTube and follow me over there, and you can rewatch the whole entire thing. Fortunately, there is no live chat over there, but I think I'm gonna try to figure out how to go live on YouTube, so that live chat will be there. That makes sense. Okay, great. So I'm gonna start my thing now. Okay, podcast listeners, we are back with the TikTok chat and ready to recap the Tell-All Part 2. Hello, one-on-ones. What, I don't even know what they're called anymore. Is it one-on-one tell-all? Who the fuck knows? One-on-ones part 2. And before we do that, I really want to talk to the chat and say how fucking insane Robyn is this entire episode. Her ass is hanging out. She's like showing us exactly who we know who she is, but that mask be slipping. That mask is slipped. Okay? And so is David's, frankly. So was David's. I'm like, he like tries to like catch himself and come back and be like on the same wavelength, but I don't know, babe. Yeah, the fake tears, her eyes do get wet at once. She's like, I don't know, Kody. I just like, I didn't want to screw over Meri, but then I had the NDA and I don't really know. Again, they're trying to like think that we are dumb and we don't understand things. Little do they know, the Sister Wives fandom, we are insane, okay? We pull property records, okay? We are crazy. We get to it, okay? Also, thank you so much for the heart me. I appreciate everyone who does send gifts. You guys are all so absolutely insanely amazing, and I appreciate every single one of you for the furthered support of gifts. They are very much appreciated, and if you do send them, I will obviously always shout you out and say a nice little message. Last week you guys went fucking off, okay, which I was like, oh my god, like, oh, my girl TT's already there. She's fucking sending them roses, my girl. Okay, shall we begin? Let me watch the whistle here. I got everything already pulled up. Thank you, Dana and Brittany, for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay, here we go.
This is Sister Wives one-on-one.
Dramatic.
They wanted you to
make sure you're liking the live too, guys. Okay, great. We are starting with Meri and Jen. Okay.
sign a contract about the sale of Coyote Pass, but then add a NDA,
Yeah, they didn't want me to.
Confidentiality clause.
a
Yeah.
confidentiality clause about the sale of Coyote Pass, or about
property.
everything. What
Well,
are we talking about?
We were also talking about, because there is the discussion about Robyn's house and the money that I contributed and loaned for that with my contribution, whatever word he wants to put to it.
And we will notice Kody says gift a lot, not contribution, gift. And then Kim says in the chat, am I alone to think D and C were being dramatic, saying Kody was wrong? if you were here long enough for that, I agree. I stand up for Kody. So it's the first time I think I've ever stand up for Kody because I am team Kody on that apology. I do think he was doing it for himself. However, like they go above and beyond and take it to somewhere that it does not even matter at all. And thank you so much, Tina, for the light up donut. And I appreciate you so very much. It was so sweet. And I see that we already have 5 of the finger hearts out of the Mel's car. Thank you so much. You're so kind. I appreciate you endlessly. Okay, yes, Ben says 100% his counsel advised him to say gift. Yes, because that's how you get away with not having it taxed or something like that. I think with the government, right? Oh my gosh, how cute. Thank you, Tanya, for this your amazing bear. That was so sweet. Thank you, TT, for the heart puff. And thank you, Kevin, for the finger heart. You guys are all so sweet. And you make doing this so much more fun. And I love every single person in the chat. Thank you all for the support. Okay, now that we're not even like 2 seconds in, let's start.
They bought the house that was for them. And then, it doubled in value when they sold it. Yay them. Also, I think that's a completely separate topic. And I don't think they need to be merged.
So you wanted to merge them into one contract, including the same NDA?
Yes.
When we went to parceling out the property, there was...
I will say, though, like Kody and Robyn's house doubling in price and Meri's money contributing to that and them thinking they don't owe her anything is crazy. That's insane. That money that Meri had could have gone anywhere. Like it could have been in a high yield savings account. She could have invested it. She could have bought her own property. She could have been making money on that money. And then be like, actually, no, we're good. That's just like to have that thought, like, is insane. I don't know how they sleep at night. I really don't. I don't understand.
Agreements that hadn't been settled. Janelle and Meri had gifted money to me and Robyn to purchase Robyn's house. Meri's house, the proceeds from her house in Las Vegas were half mine. Okay? And
crazy take. Crazy take. That half proceeds of Meri's house were Kody's. So say that's right for all of the wives. He gets 2 houses then. He gets 2 full houses and they just walk away with half and he wasn't paying for anything. That's crazy. So I don't understand. Riley says, so everything is half his too, except for the bills. Yeah. Yes, exactly. What's fair for Kody is more. He needs more.
They wanted their 25% of Kody Pass, but I had put extra money in it, and they wanted to be paid back for their gift for Robyn's house, but I hadn't been compensated, and we couldn't negotiate.
So there's a lot of moving parts with this.
And like for him to be like, well, I hadn't been compensated, and I put more into Coyote Pass. Yeah, okay, so you and Robyn put more into Coyote Pass. Okay, convenient. That's great. You probably should because all of your shit is on it, right? However, him not contributing to Christine's house, okay, and he still wanted some of that. Meri's house, what did he pay for? Because they all had their own salaries to pay for their homes and their stuff from the show. This is so messy. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. I don't know. I don't know how he thinks he's entitled to any of this, at all. Especially with, all the shit in their home. We see where all his money was going. We see where their fucking, Janelle's money was going was to some fucking art. Did anyone ever ask? Jackie said, I don't think so. I don't think they ever asked. Like Christine said in her book that I never really, thought to ask. I thought everyone was getting the same. Amount of money. I'm like, no, that's just not true. Yeah, he's entitled because he's a man. You wouldn't have a show without me. Okay, let's get back into this.
Yes.
What you're talking about. Let's try and simplify it as much as we can, right?
Okay.
So both Janelle and Meri wanted the money that they put into Robyn's house, right?
Yeah, the money that they gifted for Robyn's house.
Gifted again.
Right. They wanted that money back. So in the end, you were able to get Janelle the money that she felt she was owed, and she was good with that.
Yeah.
Meri still wanted her money
And Meri
from one of the proceeds that she put into Robyn's house.
So her and I have a negotiation for what she is owed versus what I am owed.
So you and Meri still need to negotiate that,
Yes.
along with the money that was put into Robyn's house.
Yes.
So you're in the process of negotiating those two things as well.
We haven't really done it. I've just told Meri on the phone, hey, listen, we're going to take care of this. We always intended to take care of it.
It was a process.
Okay. We've always intended to take care of it, and we haven't yet. He hasn't gotten to it. Just like he wasn't going to get to the sale of Coyote Pass, Kody waits till the very end to do absolutely everything that he can. And again, what's fair to Kody is Kody gets more. And what's fair to Robyn and Kody get more than anybody else. And again, he is saying a lot of words that he's just trying to confuse us and make sure that we just don't know what is what during this tell-all. So you guys just keep that in mind. And then also, that's a great point. Let me go back up so you can read your name out. Bonester says, K and R contradict each other. Kody says it was a gift, but then Robyn says it was family asset. Yes, I was just going to bring that up. They say it's a family asset of the money. Oh my God. And our thing stopped recording. I hate it here. Oh my God. Let's listen to what happened.
One-on-one.
Dramatic.
Oh,
Great. So the podcast just stopped recording in the beginning. And we're already so far in, so we're just gonna say no. We're just gonna take the podcast away for today. I love when that happens. Love it, absolutely love it. It's great. Okay, I don't know why, TT. I don't know why this happens to me. I really don't, because it's like I record on the same setup for like my Patreon episodes, and it's like this never happens. But when I'm on live, it's just like it's just overwhelming the system. Anyways, my podcast is Reality with Bad Gal Brie. Link is in my bio under the little beacons. It's like a link tree, but it's free. Hello, Melissa. I'm happy that you could join. But let's get back into it. I don't even remember what I was saying after I was rudely interrupted by my fuck-ass garage band. Thank you, Melissa, for the gift. Thank you, TT. You guys are so amazing. Oh my goodness, Amber. I'm so happy you could find the live too. This is what we do weekly. It's like we're FaceTiming and talking shit about our favorite people. Okay, let's get back to it. I gotta put my glasses back on because I can't fucking see. Thank you, Barb, for the rose. Okay, I was talking about being a gifter alone and family assets. You're right. So the family asset, and also we need to remind ourselves that Meri was putting in her paychecks into the big family pot, right? So it's like, well, what happened to all of that money? Like we're not mentioning the big family pot that they had, and we're also, which is I guess would be considered a family asset that everyone was taking from. That everyone's taking from. Okay, and Meri said it was all the way until the very end that they were taking from. Or she was still contributing to. Okay? Great. All right, and Kody saying it was a gift, Meri saying loan, everyone's saying something different. I do kind of believe that it was not really a loan. Or what? We'll see. Or I think she thought she would get paid from it eventually, and she didn't see that this happening, right?
Meri and Janelle both put money into my home down payment. Mm-hmm. We had already made Janelle square. She said 100% we were square with her, but Meri hadn't. And so she was worried about that. We were trying to work this all out. There was this back and forth situation. We talked about a non-disclosure because it was let's not fight about finances publicly. So we were sitting there waiting for all of this to get figured out. Meri was trying to get to a place where she felt comfortable. Some of the things that she was asking for didn't feel fair, so it was us kind of going back and forth and trying to make sure this was all taken care of.
So
Robyn just said a whole lot of fucking nothing. Robyn just sat there and was like, well, I just, Meri, we were just fighting and I don't want it in public and, I just what's fair is fair. I mean, it wasn't fair. So, yeah, that's what was happening. So, what the fuck did she just say? What did she just say? I don't even understand. I honestly, you guys, I've watched this this is my fourth time watching this. And I just don't. I'm like, can you stop talking in like a circle and just like be more direct? Please? Please? Okay, everyone in the chat's agreeing with me. Nothing. This is fraud, isn't it? Yes. Thank you. Someone's a compliment on my teeth. Thank you very much. I had a lot of braces. I had braces. It was a whole thing. Yeah, Ashley says, she successfully scammed someone out of money and doesn't want the world to find out. Yes. Okay, exactly. She got all this money from Meri, and Meri wants to be whole, and she isn't whole yet. And then we're still trying to figure out how to get her there. And we're trying to figure out what's for. So we just haven't figured it out yet, so we'll just wait and see. Kim says, if she is direct, then she may slip up and tell the truth. Exactly.
Going to eventually take care of it.
Yeah.
Why was then Meri refusing to sign this?
Meri didn't like the non-disclosure. She was worried that it was going to some sort of gag order on her. And
well, that's exactly what it was. It was like some sort of gag order. I don't know, though. Then she's going to speak. Yeah, that's exactly. So she's going to talk about it in whatever way she want to talk about it. Like, hello.
She was not comfortable with that. And then also just going back and forth a little bit with like considering the money that Kody and I put into Coyote Pass that they hadn't put into Coyote Pass. She didn't want to consider that. And then her wanting all of the money from her house proceeds.
Also, like, I think I've said this already, but like the money that like she put, or she's saying her and Kody put into Coyote Pass, so one entity, but then, 25. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. You guys can put it in together to Coyote Pass, and then you get some, but then you need your own portion. Does that add up, babe?
When Kody and her own the house.
And also, it's just
jointly.
You also had to
jointly. So they owned it jointly. Then he owned everybody's house jointly together. Like, hello. This is so beyond like insane that Kody would be entitled to every other wife's 50% of their home. If they went upside down, he wouldn't be paying money on it. If it was getting like let's say repoed. If you got your house foreclosed on, he's not paying for it. It's only because they made money, and that's why. And it benefits him. But if it doesn't benefit him, he wouldn't be like, "Oh, that was Meri's house. It's beyond."
An NDA too?
Well, we all signed it, but apparently it's not being honored. He's going to talk about it.
And that's our answer to that. We were all wondering last week, did they sign NDAs? Absolutely, they signed NDAs. We just got confirmation of that today, or yesterday, rather.
Yes, it's not being honored.
But Meri didn't sign it.
Well, part of the agreement was that she wouldn't be able to pursue for her lost money.
So the money that she gave, the money that you're talking about, the lost money, is the money that went into buying Robyn's house.
And that was part of this agreement, that Robyn came in at the last minute, like 2 days or 3 days before the contract expired, and said, I'm not going to sign or do this title work until you sign this agreement. And it was totally a power play. Like it was like days before the contract was due to expire. The offer was going to expire.
Why wasn't it put on?
And no wonder why Janelle was freaking out this whole time, because again, Janelle just bought this land. She just bought Tata Farms. Okay, just bought Tata Farms. Wants to be rid of these people. You finally have a buyer, and it's like, we need to jump on that. We have a buyer finally, that someone wants this. Someone wants our leftovers. And then, and like, I get the conversation. I know there was some sort of conversation of like, we need to sell this. You need to do whatever you can do to get Meri to do this. And like, I don't think Janelle, the backdoor deal with Janelle saying this backdoor deal had never had to do with Meri not getting paid. Janelle would make sure that Meri got paid, because I don't think Janelle is that bad of a person. I think Kody and Robyn went to not paying her because they don't even want to pay her what she's owed from their home. Okay. But that's my head backdoor deal. Yeah, they're framing Janelle, and they're trying to keep these women financially stuck. They're trying to coerce. They're trying to do financial coercion and coerce them into signing this NDA so that they can get what they want of nobody talking about them. Because again, this is on the heels of Dollgate, their home, and the art in their home and everything like that. So they don't want this to be talked about at all, because of how much money that they are hiding or whatever they think they're doing with their money. Okay. So I don't know. That's what I kind of think about that. Dollgate makes me so mad, Ben says, and they want to continue to the show. I think, honestly, this tell-all gives me hope of the show continuing and drama being able to continue and us follow them. However, I do get really upset that we did not have cameras up during these moments of these conversations, because why the fuck did we not? Like, this is a huge part of the tell-all. We spent the end of last tell-all, the beginning of this tell-all, talking about this, and we have no proof. We'll never really know what happened at all. Naz says Suki is really dry with her approach. 100%. Suki also, or at least we don't see Suki asking follow-up questions to dig a little bit deeper. She just kind of takes what they say at face value and then just moves forward, which is kind of really annoying. Also, you guys, we have we had like the highest amount of people, almost 600 people in the chat a little bit ago. This is the most we've ever had, you guys. Make sure you're double tapping the screen so we can pump this out to even more people. And as always, links are in my bio for all of my other social media, including YouTube, Patreon, and that's it. We're on TikTok. Okay. Everyone asking, this is the story of season 17, Tell All Part 2. I'm watching it over on Discovery Plus. Thank you, Michelle, for sending me the heart me. I appreciate you. Okay. Also, I did have someone ask earlier, how about the $750 that Kody just took out? I believe that's probably to pay back Meri or maybe a wedding or something like that. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys so much for all the love you are sending. You guys are so amazing. I appreciate you guys. Okay. Let's go.
Table right away.
It was put on the table right away.
So the non-disclosure was already part of the deal.
It was when it was sent. In the very beginning, when it was sent, it was in that original document.
So why is Janelle calling this a power play by you?
Because she got caught backstabbing Meri, I guess. I don't know.
She hates Janelle. Robyn hates Janelle so much. She really does. Well, because she got caught backstabbing Meri. No, she didn't. The person that got caught backstabbing Meri is you, babe. Like, you're the only one that has backstabbed Meri. Like, let's be so honest. What? Did Janelle marry her ex-sister-in-law's husband? Yes. Okay, that's a little weird. Okay, that was years ago, but Robyn is the only one backstabbing anybody. And the fact she sits there and be like, I don't know. No, I don't know what's going on. I'm just so confused. No, it wasn't the original one. No, it wasn't. Because if it was in the original one, then we wouldn't have waited till 2 days before. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
What she does when, I don't know. It's just what she's doing.
It's just what she does.
So
it's just, I don't know.
It's not.
I don't know. I don't even know what she does. It's just Janelle being Janelle. I don't know. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? Like, can you expand on that? And like, Suki should be like, say more. Let's keep talking. But she can't. Robyn doesn't have any fucking words because she doesn't even know what the fuck she's talking about. And she's just trying to be an evil, nasty bitch.
True.
Robyn never was a party to like some holdup. That was me saying, we're not signing this till we've got an agreement. And Meri said, I want all the money and I don't recognize your expenses here. So we never came to the original agreement.
I need to clarify. Meri wanted all the money from what?
From my house with Meri in Las Vegas.
From my house with Meri. But this is Robyn's house. It's like, again, what works for Kody is when it's all positive and good and he's gaining something. If it's not good and he's not getting anything from it, he's not claiming it. Yes, Kody still loves Janelle. He's literally said that last episode, which was, I blew past it. When I was doing my live, I was like, holy shit.
Vegas, our house, she wanted all the money from it. That's not how our divorce decree went. It was 50-50.
I also want to know, like, what divorce decree we're talking about, because when they did get divorced, they were like, oh, we're still married. Meri got no money from Kody, no nothing. And now it's, when our divorce decree was 50-50. But, like, okay, in order to be 50-50, you have to put money into the home. Like, you have to put money into the home, and you're also not legally married to her. So was it 50-50 at the time of that your guys' divorce? Because that's what it would be if you guys got divorced. At the time of your separation, most states, or, you know, even at the divorce, then you get 50% of the house. And they didn't sell for years later. So, again, that doesn't make any sense that the proceeds for the house. Like, and also, she went to fucking Flagstaff for Robyn's kids to go to school. Like, what are we misremembering here? What are we misremembering? Did he put in 50-50? No, he did not. He literally says, well, Meri says, I paid everything. And then Robyn's like, well, we'll get to it. She's like, oh, well, you know, he paid the insurance. You know, he paid some of the bills. So, yeah, I paid some of the bills. I don't know. Your insurance is in your mortgage, okay?
All the money that Robyn and I had put into Coyote Pass, but yet still wanted 25% of it.
Because he was legally married.
Like, she still wants 25%. She should get 25%. Like, well, like, he's, like, shocked by this. And this is, like, goes to show, like, when he was like, oh, Meri, you should be happy you got all your money. You're welcome. And he was all, like, patting himself on the back for giving Meri the money that she was owed. Like, crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe they have the audacity to sit there and just be like, yeah, Meri owes us. Yeah, I need to get money from Meri. So it's like Meri is like hung out far too long and you got a bunch of her money while you weren't fucking her, while you weren't even at her house. You never even slept over in Flagstaff and she was still contributing financially to your family to show how loyal she was to you. Like, she's the most loyal one out of any of them. Like, let's be so for real. God.
To you, he feels he was owed half of what the house was worth.
I have never fought him on that.
Oh.
And so when I got the email back from him, like literally just in the past week or so, saying that I demanded the full amount of the equity, I mean, sure, it would make sense that I would get it because, you know, I'm the only one who lived in it for the majority of the time that we owned it. And I'm the one who made all the payments. But you know what? Your name was on it, so you can have half of it. Like, literally, that's how I felt. I'm not going to fight that.
Why does he have the equity?
That's exactly, Suki, why this doesn't make any sense. Again, Meri, like, if you want us to take your Worthy Up business seriously, then you wouldn't be saying this. Like, why aren't you worthying up and fighting for yourself? Like, come on.
Why does he have the money?
Yes, let's talk about that.
Why does he have the money? If you lived in the house, you paid all the payments, why does he have the equity to the house?
That was the loan that I gave to purchase Robyn's house.
The loan.
In Flagstaff. That's that money.
Every penny of it.
Every penny of the house that you sold in Vegas went straight to Robyn's house?
Yes. And this is something that
sickening. That is sickening that all of that equity just went straight toward their home and Janelle's money. And the fact that they just stand 10 toes down that's what should happen. You don't need that big of a house. Maybe we should like think back and be like, maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we like should take a step back and should not move to Flagstaff because you're trying to save more money. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's so sad. And again, there could be so many other places that this woman puts her money, and again, hundreds of thousands of dollars that she could have put towards her B&B, that she could have put to in an account, savings, high yield savings. I already said this, like investment accounts. She could have made so much more money, and her loan, and it's a loan. So is she making juice on it? Like, what's happening here? Yes, Miss Moral Compass should have had a problem with that. Yeah, Robyn, Miss Moral Compass should have had a problem with a lot more shit. But we'll get into that when the Moral Compass conversation comes up, because I was incensed watching her have the audacity to say that she is the moral compass of this family is crazy. Yes, there is so much financial abuse that was happening in this family, and we just let it all go. We let it all go for the peace of the family, and for I don't even know what for. At this point, I don't even know what for. And remember, he wanted half of Christine's house too, and he didn't pay for a goddamn thing. This is a trend because he wants the money. And again, if they were upside down, he's not paying for it. He's not paying for it. Like, oh my God. Fuck, dude. Why would they want to give Kody and Robyn's house? They already paid her debts. Because they were so deep in it, and they had already committed to this Flagstaff move. Christine already had a house. They just sold their Las Vegas homes, and they were already there. What are you going to do? And they're asking you, your family at that point. You're like, okay, you need somewhere to stay with your kids. But also, I need to remind you guys that during that shopping trip for her home, she's like, I just think we could still rent. We can still rent. Oh, we can rent, yes. And then she wanted each of her kids to have a bedroom. She wanted like a 7-bedroom home in Flagstaff. That's what she was looking for. Just, you know, we just need to have 7 bedrooms. So you just need to, Brianna and Aurora can't share a room. Even though Ariel and Saul don't even sleep in their own room, they need their own rooms. It makes no sense. And again, yes, her adult fucking kids. She had Dan in college, okay, that he needed his own room. Go to the dorms. Get him an apartment on campus. What are we doing? What are we doing with that? And then her 2 daughters, I get COVID happened, okay, minus the COVID situation. Those 2 girls are going to school. They're in high school. They're about to go bye-bye. And then also, their new home. It's the same thing. It's like you have 3 adult children living at home, and you got a 9,000 square foot home. You got a 9,000 square foot home. Why are we doing that? Why are we wasting our money like that? I mean, but you know it's filled with shit. Okay, let's keep going.
I have consented to never talk about, but we'll talk about it now.
It's kind of interesting because Meri said she only wanted what was fair, and she said that what was fair was 50% of the sale of the house.
50% of the sale of
the Las Vegas home.
Oh, that's not what she said to me.
Oh, no.
She told me that she thought it was supposed to be all of it.
Yeah, she got a ton of it.
So that was something that still needed to be hammered out. Because if you're saying that she wanted all of the money, and then Kody is saying, well, I was married to you, and legally I'm allowed to half of the sale of the home.
Yeah, I mean, like, everybody had proceeds from their house. I mean, I gave Kody half of my sale of my home as well.
I'm going to give an award for the stupidest take that you could have on this tell-all to Robyn. The stupidest comment award goes to Robyn on this tell-all. Well, I gave Kody 50% of my proceeds of my house. You are married to him. You are legally married to him, number 1. Number 2, you gave your husband the down payment for your home, is what you're saying. You gave her you helped with the down payment of your home, is what you're telling me. Bravo. Like, we're supposed to be like, oh, congrats. Like, and then also, oh, congrats. And then guess what? I had to take her money and her money for my house too. Like, this makes no sense to me, how she proudly is like, well, I gave him money too, so. No shit, you gave him money. Like, getting all worked up. I'm getting real worked up because this is insanity that she's like proud of saying that. Of saying it. It's like, in what world? God. This is not the only stupid comment that she makes, you guys. It gets beyond.
Meri also said that Kody never lived in the Las Vegas home with her, that she paid a lot of payments into that house.
Mm-hmm. That's not true.
And she wanted to make sure that she gets paid for everything that she does.
And here she goes, my moral compass, I'm standing up for my man. No, that's not true. Just like she fucking did to Christine, when Christine's like, we weren't doing that well. She's, oh, well, I saw you in Vegas. You guys, you were in love. Oh, okay. Thanks, Robyn, for telling me about my marriage. Thank you. Oh, you saw him at my house? Yeah, and again, thank you, Ashley. She forgets that we watch. Maybe she didn't watch what we did. No, she definitely watches. She just forgets that camera's up on her life, that we know things. Like, God.
And he paid her insurance, and he paid, there was things that
he paid her insurance. Can't name another thing. Thank you for the rose, Melissa. She paid for her insurance. So, yes, Janelle wiped out her 401k to start My Sister Wife's Closet. They did the retirement accounts for My Sister Wife's Closet. And then also Janelle bought the Lehigh home because with her inheritance from her dad's death. Also a fun fact. So, Robyn has never really truly paid for anything. Robyn has really never had a fucking job. Okay, let's throw that out there. Robyn has never worked on the show. And she's like, well, I've been trying to get work down in Lehigh, but I was moving and I just never got work. So then I'm gonna take care of the kids. But then I'm gonna tell the kids Isabel, it's a snack, not a meal, and you can't eat all that. And then I also have my own home that the Browns are paying for because I don't have a job. No. But I need my own space. Yeah, then the nanny. Oh, guys, careful. Don't mention the nanny. Oh, whatever you do, be careful about the nanny. Mindy was out there on the Facebook comments, okay? God. Oh, yes. Robyn came in with a bad fucking credit. Yeah. Never forget that. Never forget that. I will never let her forget. $60,000. No, that was the dollars. Excuse me. $30,000 credit card debt. Victoria's Secret. You guys, we have the most people we've ever had in the chat. 638 people. Holy fucking shit. Make sure you guys are double tapping dad's screen. Make sure you guys are following along so you never miss out when we do go live and recap these episodes. And also, I have a Patreon where I do this stuff over there too. So make sure you go follow that. It's $5 a month. And I have a podcast, Reality with Bad Gal Brie. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I love you all so much. Yeah, it was $30,000 Victoria's Secret credit card debt. It's crazy. Okay. Let's bump back in. Yeah, everyone in the chat is like simultaneously so angry and hates Robyn so much. I'm like, I love it. I love it. We have found our homes, you guys. We are here. We love to snark on Sister Wives. This is amazing. Sorry to plug my laptop back in. Okay. Thank you for the finger heart. Oh, so tired, Audrey. Oh, me too. Yeah, we're almost at 20,000 likes. Amazing. And also, you guys liking the live pushes the live out to other people who probably like Sister Wives and will join us, okay? We've been having a bunch of new people join, and make sure you're sharing the live with your friends. If you have a friend that likes Sister Wives, send it to them, and all that good stuff. Okay, yeah. And what does the nanny do? Okay. Fuck! I gotta stop playing with these things. Okay. You guys, my cat is just watching my... How do you like the live? Just double tap the screen and you will be liking the live. We're already at 20,000 likes. We were at like 12,000 to 20,000 in minutes. Thank you for the rose flying the world. Okay. My middle name is Snarky. I'm a skinwalker. Says me too, babe. I changed my bio today on TikTok. You have to get on the bandwagon. Your views go away. What? I know what that means, babe. Gypsy Rose to your topics. Views will go up. Okay. I do not know. I don't know. I haven't gotten into the Gypsy Rose of it all, but maybe I should. I just feel like that girl has a lot of trauma and like, oh, it's just sad. I don't know. But I will. I don't know what show to do next after Sister Wives is over, which is like the thing. I'm like, oh. Yeah, we're not here for the Gypsy files. Yeah, I agree. Okay. I agree. Gypsy Rose is toxic. Okay. Not the Jip. Okay. We have lots of mixed comments in the chat on the Jip. Okay. I'm doing 90 Day before the 90 days too. Maybe I will do, that would be a really long watch along with the 90 Day, but we could do it. If you guys are in for an hour and 24 minute of just however long it is of the show, we could do it. Okay. Housewives, I am doing, okay. Please, okay. All right, perfect. Let's go.
Instead.
Okay.
There was bills that he took care of instead of that. So it was kind of like, that was how we, like, you take care of this bill, you take care of this bill kind of a thing. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
I paid
pissed.
those bills. How would Robyn know who paid the bills in my house? I paid my bills.
My bills are, I ain't no fucking baby. Who you calling baby? I pay my bills. My bills are paid. Is exactly what I thought of. I'm gonna pay my bills. My bills are paid. £1,000 Sister Vibes. I don't understand. Like Meri, we know Meri paid her own bills because she said she would go above and beyond. Even in the beginning of the season, she's like, I pay my bills. I take care of my child. Like if I need help with certain stuff, like Kody will help, yes, but I take care of a majority of my bills. I'm responsible for me. And Kody would take care of the stay-at-home moms, which were Robyn and Christine before they got all the show money. Okay. Yes. And her kid's car and her kid's degree. That's what Meri did. So I don't know why we're pretending like Kody paid any of Meri's bills, and he fucking hated Meri. He literally could not stand Meri. It was like season 1. They were having struggles. Okay. I'm on season 4 and they're fucking struggling right now. Bad.
He didn't pay the insurance because that's what she said.
I love this being like, you dumb fucking bitch. And this is how you know Robyn has never paid a bill, because if Robyn paid her mortgage one time, and how she doesn't even know this simple fact that like your home insurance is through, you have to pay that. Like, is she talking about health insurance? Because the health insurance would be through Kody's job. They all have the same job, so that's not it. And number 2, car insurance. I don't think Kody's on her car insurance. So, like, it doesn't even make any fucking sense. But the health insurance, like, I don't think health insurance, because they're not a W-2. They're like, whatever the fuck. I'm a W-2 employee. So the 1099, they're probably 1099 contractors from TLC or whatever. Like, there's nothing. Like, there's nothing.
Is usually on the house payment and the mortgage. No.
Yes, Robyn, exactly, Melissa. So I remember her saying, she's like, Janelle, should I just, like, put my bill on, like, when I have a bill, like, do I just put it on the counter and, like, go pay it? Like, do I just do that? Like, I'll come over and be like, oh, here. I'm just used to paying my own bills, so, like, I don't know what to do. That was season 2 or season 1, where she literally was like, I'll just put my bills on the counter so Janelle pays them. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do. She never pays any bills. Like, the level of projection that is happening on the Kody and Robyn side is insane. It's insane. And again, they're just trying to, like, say all this shit. They're trying to throw all this shit at the wall just to see what sticks. Okay? That's it.
He didn't pay. I'm amused there. Yeah.
You really just have to laugh at that, because that's insane.
No, I don't know what kind of home loan she had, but typical home loans. And the one that I had.
Like, this is funny, Meri. Like, this is Meri being funny. I'm laughing with Meri. I'm not annoyed at Meri right now.
The insurance is built into the mortgage payment.
Okay.
Therefore, I paid the insurance.
Mm-hmm. So,
single mom with 3 kids. Single mom who works 2 jobs.
Really, you did submit to the lawyer that you wanted all 100% of the sale of the house in Vegas. Yep. But now you are conceding and saying, okay.
Oh, I conceded early on. And that's what I keep saying. I conceded early on. And so
Meri's really worthying up here. I conceded early on. So yeah, no, I didn't stand up for what I was owed, but I was just trying. Like, what? Thank you, Schneider, for the rose.
What was this last minute backdoor deal about? If you had
backdoor deal. Everyone, don't take a shot for every time you hear backdoor deal. My God, I should have poured a glass of wine. We are watching this on Discovery Plus, and thank you for the skin comment. I'm really working on it. I do have like a beauty filter on for like some of it, and this light is like making my forehead just so reflective. But that's okay.
Conceded early on, and you were okay with the confidentiality clause. I'm very, very confused.
Oh, no, it took me a while to be okay with the confidentiality. I was not okay with it until we went back and forth a few times.
Okay.
On the specific verbiage.
Yes, Abby Young method for my hair. I've been doing that. I tried curling my hair today, so it looks kind of like busted. It doesn't really hold a curl. But anyone, okay, got 650 people in the chat. Not that I'm like that big of a person over here. Go to Abby Young's page if you're like struggling with your hair. Go do it. It like changed my life. It's like my hair is so much more like shiny.
Okay. So it was the confidentiality clause that was kind of holding up this whole deal.
Yeah. Because earlier in the conversation, we kind of put the Vegas house property situation off the table.
This confidentiality agreement, specifically with Meri, was Meri afraid that she wouldn't be getting a fair deal? And then she wouldn't be able to speak about it. I think she would just have to accept what you give her.
It would have just been a bargaining chip with Meri agreeing to half of our house in Vegas and her 25% of the extra expenses to Coyote Pass for me. But yes, Meri would have eventually gotten all of her money.
We don't know that, though.
Absolute fair share.
We don't know that she would get all of her money. Like, we don't know that. And like, you also have said, well, I'll pay him what I think is fit. That's what I'll do. I'll pay him what I think is fair. And she would not get it. And we know that she obviously has some sort of case, being that they are going back and forth through liars, that she is owed something. So her claims aren't all for nothing. And there's something of substance there. So like, he is so full of shit that I would have paid her eventually. There might have been backdoor deal, but I would have paid Meri what she was owed, or what I think was owed. Okay? All right. That's exactly how it would go. It's ridiculous. If Janelle was intended to scam Meri, why would she have gone to her about a lawyer? Exactly, and that's exactly what I've been saying, what a lot of other creators have been saying. There is no way that Janelle was trying to backdoor Dill. I think Janelle, I really do think the truth is somewhere in the middle. I don't think Janelle would have allowed Meri to not have been paid, but I do think Janelle wanted to get the Dill done because she wants her money and she wants to be undone with these people. We have to remember, like, she has lost a child, okay, and she just wants to be done with this portion of her life and tied to Flagstaff. And bad memories of Flagstaff is Kody and Robyn, and that's the only thing tying her there. Like, there was no backdoor deal with Janelle, but I do think there was something that was talked about. I think we would be silly to not think that it was never talked about, right?
The stymied
It's interesting
at the last
that
minute was just that, wait a second, Janelle.
Wait a second, Janelle. He calls Suki Janelle.
I told Robyn to hold on signing those agreements. All the paperwork was in line.
It was my
I was just
idea.
waiting to wrap up all of it with Kody Pass.
Did she understand what all of it meant?
I think she's just trying to cover because she's upset that I revealed that she was wanting to do a backdoor deal with.
Okay, we need to go back 10 seconds because I need to figure out who he's actually talking about because he's kind of talking about Janelle, but then he's talking about Robyn. So I don't know who he's talking about here. Let's go back.
All of it meant?
Hold on.
Agreements. All the paperwork was in line. I was just waiting to wrap up all of it with Kody Pass.
Did she understand what all of it meant?
I think she's just trying to cover because she's upset that I revealed that she was wanting to do a backdoor deal with me to get the property sold. And that was all just because she was panicking that we would lose the buyer.
Okay, I don't even know who the fuck he's talking about here because he started off talking about Robyn. I'd be like, no, I told her not to sign it. I told her not to sign it. And, Janelle's upset because I let her in on the backdoor deal. So who are we talking about here? Who doesn't understand all of it? Is it Meri? Is it Janelle? Is it Robyn? Why are we not specifying? This is what I don't stand.
There was no backdoor deal. There wasn't. There was no backdoor deal. We were talking about ways to get the thing done. Since Robyn had thrown this big rock, she was going to be the rock in the way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was. She was the rock in the way. Would have gone through all clean without this crazy agreement being thrown in at the last minute, like days before the contract expired.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this buyer comes back. Meri's hashing it out with the lawyers regarding what's going on. So what happens there? Like, what is the scene that's going on behind the scenes there?
There was a lot of time of just no communication. Okay. Call Kody every once in a while and text Meri once in a while and say, like, guys, we have a ticking clock here. This is going to expire in 60 days. And they would be like, yeah, we're working on it. Or Meri won't talk to me. Or like, it was like a big waiting game.
Mm-hmm.
Janelle.
And why we were waiting, I don't understand. I think Meri just wanted to be like, I'm wording up, I'm not talking to anybody. Janelle just wants her fucking money and leave, and Kody just doesn't give a fuck. Cody doesn't give a fuck at all. And that's why Janelle, I think, was like trying to light a fire on everyone's ass and be like, let's get this done. Thank you for the rose, Sherry Neal 45, Kody. So I don't know. This is just
getting impatient.
Silly.
All of a sudden I hear from Kody, him and Janelle are talking about a backdoor deal where they sell the property out from under Meri. Meri was
and I think like this is what again, I'm gonna use the words projection of what Kody and Robyn interpreted Janelle saying of just like, let's get this shit done. And like, oh, she wants to fuck Christine or fuck Meri over. My little kitty's behind me. I don't know if you guys can see her. Okay.
Very precarious situation. And so I was like, hell no. You're not doing this to Meri. And I was like, why are you even...
Hell no, you're not going to do this to Meri. We're not going to backdoor deal Meri, but like, I'm going to not call Meri. I would never call Meri. Oh no, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to call her. But I'm not going to allow you to do a backdoor deal. But I'm also going to give you an NDA. Like, she's so full of shit. And like, if this is my first time watching and I didn't see anything else, I believe Robyn. Like, I get how people believe Robyn, just like taking what she says at face fucking value. I get, like, she seems believable. But knowing what we know about Robyn, She's a fucking liar, Camille. A liar.
Talking to Janelle about this. This is wrong. This is morally wrong.
Morally wrong.
He kept pressuring me, and I was just like, and then like threatening me a little bit. And I was like, fine, if you want to go down this road, then I will go legal on you too. Okay? Because I actually have a percentage in this property, and I will sit here in the middle of this.
I actually have a percentage because I'm married to you, so you can't do anything without me. And my theory here is Robyn is finally getting a taste of Kody's medicine. It's now her turn to have the wrath of Kody. And she never thought this would happen to her at all, because she's used to being the best wife. Oh no, I'm all the way up here. All the other women are horrible to you, Kody. I'm the best. And now there's no one else to compare Robyn to. So now she's just even playing field with Kody. And she realized how low he can go. And that's why my moral compass is telling me not to do this. Your moral compass wasn't going off like crazy when he didn't go to his daughter's surgery. It wasn't going off that like, hey, that's a bad thing. We probably shouldn't do that. Taking the money and not giving it back. Shouldn't do that. I don't know. Just a couple things. Yeah, when she kicked that dog. When she pushed Truly out of the way. When she was like talking shit to Kody about the other women. Yeah, when he spent all the family money on art and dolls. We'll get more into moral compass in a second.
Road, and I will make sure we don't sell this property.
I will not make sure that we sell this property.
How is he threatening you?
He was like, we're going to sell this. He was saying, me and Janelle, we feel like we should do this backdoor deal.
And that's not threatening. So he's saying, I think we should sell this, is what she said. Suki's like, so how was he threatening you? He was saying, like, I think we should sell this. I think we should really sell this piece of property. And Janelle said, yeah, it's all that bitch Janelle's fault.
Well, Janelle's giving me all this pressure. This pressure. I'm like, I don't care what she's doing.
I'm like, I guarantee, again, I think Kody was being like, you know how hyper and crazy he gets. He's all like, oh, it's just fucking Janelle. You get all crazy.
I mean, 1 minute she's sitting there loyal to Meri, and the next minute she's doing this. Like,
loyal to Meri.
I'm like, I don't really care what you guys think you're doing. I don't care what you're frustrated and tired of this. We're going to do this the right way. We're going to make sure this happens fairly for Meri.
Fairly.
This is a perfect example of why our family broke apart. I feel like Kody did stuff like this all the time, where he would get together with one wife to decide what to do with everybody else. You can't do that. That's totally like, let's just maybe
there's a lot of twists and turns to that one, because he says it's Janelle's idea, but Janelle says it was his idea.
So let's just say maybe that's why our polygamous family didn't work. Are we figuring something out right now? I think I'm figuring something out right now.
Did Janelle ever talk about this?
What is Christine's outfit?
I don't know.
Are you surprised that Janelle would actually work with Kody to sell this property behind Meri's back?
Okay. Yes, we're not surprised that would happen.
Very respectful for some.
I am not going to sit there. I did what I could.
Okay.
And Janelle would actually work with Kody to sell this property behind Meri's back?
I think in all of this, you look like there's probably, in everybody's perspective, there's a little bit of truth. But everybody in their story has something in there that is 100% wrong.
Why were Kody and Janelle teaming up with each other?
Good question.
It was good question. Because I don't know why my husband's talking to that stupid bitch. She's so jealous. It's like, she is jealous of Janelle. Okay? She does not like Janelle. They do not get along, clearly. And I can't even picture them ever having a conversation together. Like, remember when she had gifted Janelle that towel warmer or vice versa? And it was just so awkward. These two, they'll never get along. And Robyn, always need to point this out, steals Janelle's personality traits because Kody likes her the most. She stole the when I see Kody, like, oh, so sexy. She tries to be the boss bitch. We know this one was a hard worker. She cosplayed being a hard worker with the whole My Sister's Closet that never actually came to fruition. And then the whole cowboy theme. Janelle's our cowboy girl. Okay? We saw those boot lamps. We saw that metal horse thing on the wall. Her all of her shit. And then now she's adopted it. This woman is just so jealous. She doesn't even know who she is. It's quite sad that she doesn't have an earth mama. Or she doesn't have a fucking identity at all. She's cosplaying being the other women. And Meri had the dolls first. Actually, if you go to season 1, Meri had fucking dolls in her room.
It's like, why are you partnering with anyone to do something
Yep,
immoral.
tofu girlfriend.
That's what I was having a hard time with. And
yes,
I was
Matt,
like,
you did. Thank you, TT. Oh, here comes.
I was like, you're better than this.
Oh.
You're not being the man I married.
Her eyes are getting a little bit wet.
And I called him out hard.
Oh.
So what were you saying to him?
I was saying, you're the man.
Yeah, no tears for Garrison, though. Yep, Melissa.
Sorry, I'm trying to...
Okay, so a tofu girlfriend, there's some discourse in the chat. Tofu girlfriend is a girlfriend or boyfriend, you can use the term intermittently, of someone who is dating someone and they just absorb all their partner's personality traits and just try to be somebody else that they're not to like fit in. And Robyn here, I think what really happened is the cracks in these two's relationship is really starting to show. And again, like I said, like she never thought these things would happen to her that happened to the other women, because this is you're telling me this backdoor deal is your red line for Kody, and the one, like, this is your big thing, like, this is how you knew this man wasn't the man you married. It wasn't the plethora of other shit that he did to them during COVID. Told Janelle to or Janelle said, oh, fuck you or fuck off. Like, left Janelle, ripped his arm away from her, had your strained relationships with your other kids, didn't go to Isabel's surgery. I mean, the list goes on. Almost killed Truly. Like, we can keep going on and on and on and on of all the shitty things that he's done. But this alleged backdoor deal is the red line in your relationship. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Or your red line for questioning him. What happened was he did something to Robyn, threatened her just to sell it. He didn't need her approval. And that is what was the red line in her relationship, but she's framing it in a different way, so it doesn't seem like she's framing it so she can just be like, I'm trying to help everybody else. But when has she ever helped anybody but herself? She's only been for her and her only and her family in every fucking situation. Even, we can go back, like I said, I'm doing season 4 over on my Patreon, just got done with season 3, calling Hunter out time and time again for just having a hard time of like adjusting to her and her kids, and having entire storylines about Hunter on the show. You don't think that's wrong? You don't think that's great? If someone did that to her and her fucking kids, it'd be over. It'd be over. Yeah. Comment on Isabel. So yeah, Isabel's surgery. She couldn't say, hey, you should really go to your daughter's surgery. Like, that's crazy. You couldn't go to her surgery for even a couple days, like a time where she needs you, but you go get your fucking Aurora's ears pierced with her for her ears pierced. Like, and yeah, you can leave your fucking tenders. It's just insane. Like, that wasn't your moral, like, that's not your moral line, but this is. No, it's the fact that he did something to her that he would do to the other women, and she saw Kody, oh my God, my hair looks like shit. She saw Kody for who he truly is, and she had that realization that we all have one day, okay? That we are no different. We are not special to the man. He will fuck you. Don't listen to him. Don't listen, because you're not special, babe. You're not special at all. He'll fuck you over just as he's fucked everyone else over once you're done being his shiny new toy, because you're the only one now. So she's reaping what she reaps what she sowed.
Be clear and not be crying.
Yes, Robyn's still married.
When Meri handed over the legal marriage, and Kody and I were supposed to go get legally married so he could adopt my kids, I was very nervous.
And when she went to go get legally married to Kody and she just handed it over, there was a whole thing of Meri going to the going to their wedding ceremony, and then Meri's like, I don't know. She's like, oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go. And they're like, actually, Meri, you can't go. You can't go to the legals. Sorry, you can't go anymore. It's just gonna be us and the kids. That's something that she could reflect back on later in the episode of being like, hey, maybe that's why Meri doesn't trust you. Crazy, I don't know.
Having the law involved. And I talked to him about it, and I said, and we had this very intimate conversation where I said, if I ever want out of this, I need your promise that you're going to let me go. He said, if I ever had a wife leave me, I would be the guy that bought the house down the street for her and the kids.
Well, you saw that with Christine that not being true. You saw that with Janelle not being true. You saw that with Meri not being true. So how are you just cluing in on this? How is she just cluing in on this happening? I don't get it. Yeah, the 11-day honeymoon. How could I forget? How could I forget the 11-day honeymoon? God, that really is what started it all. Well, coming to the family really started it all. Fuck, what was I saying? Anyways, I don't remember.
That would be friends with her new man.
Not happening.
And I took him out,
Christine. Not happening. None of that happened. So why do you think you're any why did you think you were any more special? Don't know.
So when I'm seeing him doing this, and I reminded him.
And if you saw him doing this and it really bothered you that much, you would literally have said it the second him and Christine were divorcing, but instead you were too pissed off at Christine for leaving. You were too pissed at Christine for leaving. Well, I saw what you guys had in Vegas. I saw. No, you guys were really happy in Vegas. Yeah, have dates. Like, come on.
Remember what you told me?
Thank you for the rose wine, girl.
Remember what you promised me? Where's that guy?
This had to do something. This totally had something to do with just them and not any of the other women.
Because he's not here.
Is Robyn the reason why you didn't do this backdoor deal with Janelle?
No.
Thank you, TT.
Robyn's the moral compass that told me I was being wrong. Janelle and I couldn't have made that backdoor deal work. It was
no, we couldn't have done it. No, we talked so much about this backdoor deal, but it just couldn't happen anyway. So why are we talking about it? Why did you call Meri and tell her about this when it wasn't filmed, B, it was never gonna happen? Now it's just never gonna happen. Oh, okay. Oh, now that you said it was never gonna happen. Okay, I believe you now. What are you saying? He is so all over the fucking place and just so full of shit. He's so full of shit. He knew it was never gonna happen. That's why he just brought it up to throw Janelle under the bus so that the two women won't be getting along. So he could just separate Meri and Janelle because he doesn't want anyone talking trash about him. But Kody, you just wait and see what this season has in store for you and Meri and her gal pals drawing fucking penises of you. Just wait.
Yeah. Janelle was pushing it for something that wasn't going to work.
Thinking about it and thinking about doing it.
It was wrong. It was wrong. And Robyn's the one that said, this is wrong. And here's the thing. It was Robyn. Robyn has always been the moral compass of the Kody Brown family.
Yeah, she loves to be.
When I heard that earlier, I was at work and I busted out laughing. Bye, TT. Thank you for joining. I love you and I will see you next week. That, though, I laughed out loud when I heard that. I could not believe Kody had the audacity to say, moral compass of our family. Because Robyn talks him into a circle and allows, and again, she gives power to get power, 100%. She's been doing that since day one. Janelle hit the nail on the head. She hit the nail right on the head with that one. But we have named in the chat about 500 things that Robyn has done to prove that she's not the moral compass and she doesn't have any more moral superiority than a rock. Okay, Robyn loves Robyn. Robyn cares about Robyn and Robyn's kids only. She only cares about Dabsark, and that's it. I mean, moral superiority or moral compass here. Remember when Robyn said, "Oh, Meri, I would be your surrogate," when Meri was 40-something years old, so Meri could have a baby. When Kody didn't even want to come over to her house. He didn't even like Meri, and she was going to try to get her, she was going to have a baby for Meri, so then Meri could have raised kids with Robyn because no one else was having any babies. So she's like, let me just go after Meri really quick. I'm going to do this for Meri. It was all for Robyn so that she didn't have to raise kids alone. Let's not forget about that, okay? That was crazy. No, and it was right after she fucking pushed out salmonella. Like, oh my God. Yeah, moral compass, but breaks up an entire family. Yep.
Like, well, I'm not going to do it until it's all fair and equal. And I'm like, well, there's big problems with that.
So why is Robyn saying that she is the reason that this was all fair?
I bet Janelle and her kids had a fucking filled day with this tell-all. I bet they were just they're like, can you believe what she just said? Like, hilarious.
That everything was split.
She's the paragon of righteousness.
But Kody called her the moral compass of the family.
Fine. That's fine. You give power to get power.
So why do you think Robyn is saying she is the one who put a stop to what Janelle and Kody were trying to do, which was basically kind of erase you out of the deal and just move forward?
I don't know. I did not know what was going on, except for that she has wanted to have everything be fair. And I think we all just kind of disagree on what's fair.
So do you think that Robyn was the one that put a stop to it?
I don't know what she put a stop to.
No, Meri, no.
I don't know.
Meri makes me upset
things
too.
that I'm still confused
Okay.
at. I don't know what she put
Well, when I asked that same question to Kody said that she's the moral compass for the family.
I'm sure she is a moral compass.
I don't know how I don't know how they just didn't laugh. Like, I don't know how you just, like, how don't you laugh at hearing Robyn said Kody said Robyn's a moral compass. I'd be like, I'd look at Suki and be like, be so for real right now. Like, no way. And we would have, like, a fucking good old time talking shit.
For him and her and their family.
But he says for the entire Brown family, everybody.
It's really rude. Like, she's not my
That's not
moral
rude.
compass.
It's just silly.
I have my own moral
That's
compass.
not rude, Meri.
So,
do you
If
understand?
Meri was hella hilarious, she would have made some sort of joke about this, but she didn't make any joke whatsoever at all. So, you guys are almost 50,000 likes. Keep tapping. That's great.
She has for you and Kody that this would not be taken care of later.
Not me.
No.
Not me.
Oh, hold on. I want to go back. Let's go back 10 seconds because this is a big deal.
so
Do you understand the distrust that she has for you and Kody that this would not be taken care of later?
Not me. Not me. I have said from the beginning I would be taking care of this.
So sorry, you
There's
guys.
nothing that I have done that would make Meri question me.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's Robyn Brown. That's Mrs. Kody Brown. Robyn Alice Brown. That is who she is. All fucking pissed off, yelling at Suki, be like, not me. No, I don't know how she could not trust me out of anyone. I don't understand. Again, you can't sit back and go, no self-reflection. You have zero self-reflection to look back and be like, hey, I could have done something to her Meri's feelings. Yeah, I could see, like, how Meri doesn't really necessarily want to be my friend right now because I'm with her husband. But, like, hey, how can I communicate to her that, like, I'm a safe space, like, despite Kody? She can't because she's just going to tell Kody every single fucking thing. How the fuck do you have the audacity to be like, not to me? No, not me, Kody. Suki, how dare you ask me that Meri can't trust me? I've done nothing fucking wrong. Okay, Mrs. Therapy terms, and Kody says, oh, she's just so emotionally intelligent. You can't look back and say, I've done something wrong. In every single relationship and every single fucking friendship I have, where nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. You can say, yeah, I fucked up. That's the easiest thing to do, and say sorry, move the fuck on. But this family can't do that. None of them. And Robyn's going to tell us here in a second. She's like, well, Meri, she burned the bridges with me, and I just never, I can't trust her. What the fuck did Meri do to you? What did, like, Meri's like, I can't really be friends with my, like, ex-husband's, wife, which I don't really agree with because Meri and Kody have been exes for at least, like, 5 or 6 years now. Like, that was kind of weird. But Robyn has proven not to be her fucking friend. And also, Coffee in the chat says, narcissistic people can't admit fault. No, they fucking can't at all. And Robyn has not been able to say sorry, not one time on this entire show. Christine had a whole fucking apology tour with Robyn. Remember, she did like that Stitch thing, and she's like, our family grew by 2 feet. when Solomon was born, because she's like, I fucked up. I was so mean to Robyn. I can't believe I did this, da 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 da, whatever. Had to say sorry. They went to lunch and they had to weigh their babies together. And not one time did Robyn be like, I'm sorry if it was hard for you for me coming in the family. I'm sorry if like my presence made Kody step away from you and your family. I can't imagine how hard that was, but I want to mend it. Not one time was Robyn a good sister wife to literally anybody at all, but expected the world from other people, but never gave it. She never gave it at all. She, like, yes, Amber, she simply does not care. Thank you for the roses, Buttercup. Hello, Amber. Robyn does not give a fuck about anybody at all, ever but her fucking self. And it is sad. And the delusion that this woman lives in, the delusion that her and Kody live in, and how they don't see it is a world I don't want to live in. I would like, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. Oh my God. Cortisol levels going crazy. I'm going to take a break. Oh, come here. I want to show everybody my little kitty. Oh, no. Stop. Stop. She doesn't, this is my cat. She doesn't really like to be held. Come here. I know. Just say hi. Say hi. We gotta take a little stress reliever break. Hi, Nala. And here comes Nala. She loves her sister. She loves her sister. Her sister doesn't really love her. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. We can talk about the frog too. So he's in the other room. I do have to go get crickets for him tonight. So we got to get going on this. Okay. Everyone's loving the cat. Oh, thank you. Are you okay? See, being held isn't bad. Being held isn't bad. She was a stray cat, so she just kind of like does her own thing. Okay, go on up there. Go on. Okay. Her name is Frankie, or the cat. I had like an epiphany last night that she doesn't really know her name now. My boyfriend just calls her the cat. That I wanted to name her Nippy after like my childhood stuffed animal, but like that was like a middle of the night thought. Thank you, Barb. Okay, now that I feel a little better after petting my pets, let's get back into the madness. Oh, and let me show you my daughter. This is my firstborn. This is my firstborn, Nala. My mom helped me name her because I couldn't name her, and she went like a week without a name. She's my little potato, my loaf of wheat bread. She's very precious to me, and I love her more than anything. When they say, like, you have a soul dog, like, I know what that means. This is my soul dog. This is so sweet. And she did have a nose job before. She had plastic surgery before me, which is, you know, we do what we can for our children. Oh, God, I just love her so much. I'm like the person, like, my camera roll is just filled with like screenshots from Sister Wives and then my dogs, or my dog and cat. Okay, let's get back to Sister Wives.
Kody, whatever. They have their crap.
Mm-hmm. They have their
not crap.
Me. Not me. No, not me. Oh, she's
Kody
crying.
and I are not the same person.
But you stand up for him. You standing up for Kody is what makes you co-sign everything that he does. You not saying that he is a fault in anything. Like, even Robyn saying, like, oh, Kody, yeah, I speak Kody. Thank you, Amber. Yeah, I speak Kody, and, you know, no, Kody, you don't even need to apologize for your feelings. No, it's all okay. Just, like, giving him a pass, not standing up to him ever at all. And she's like, oh, I stood up to Kody. You never stand up to him on camera. So, no, you don't. No, you don't. Like, speak up. Like, if you're such a good sister wife and all this shit, and you stayed loyal, yes, Tiff, to him, you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck about anybody but yourself. Like, oh my God.
And even if I am loyal to him and I love him, I do not agree with things that he does. I do not agree with his attitudes all the time.
And I do believe Kody's a monster at home. Like, I don't think Robyn has it, like, perfect with Kody, and, like, how I think he's a nightmare to live with. I really do. I think his moods are crazy. I think he's manosphere, red-pilled. He hates women. But Robyn choosing to back this man is crazy, and she just does not. And I don't know. It's just, I don't think he's an easy person to live with, but she also isn't an easy person to live with. And they are just cut from the same cloth, I should say. He met his match with Robyn wholeheartedly. Now she's crying. Oh, there's no tears, you guys.
I have a very strict moral compass.
My moral compass is so strict. Where do we think we learned the word moral compass? Because it's just coming out.
Because I don't believe.
Oh my God.
I don't believe in this kind of crap.
This kind of crap.
I believe it's wrong.
Yeah, where the fuck was your moral compass a season ago? Where's your moral compass when Christine was leaving? Like, you don't have one, babe. You have one for you and yourself. Exactly what I'm saying. This is nothing to do with the other ladies, but just her.
When Robyn found out about this backdoor deal, do you think that Robyn should have told you about it?
Yes.
I think that if anybody else knew about it and I was being kept out of a loop and it was something kind of against me, I would think that it would have been very respectful for somebody to tell me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But there was no backdoor deal. There was no backdoor deal. There's nothing to tell. That's why Robyn didn't tell her, because there's no fucking backdoor deal.
I've always been the best person, but I've not been a dishonest person.
Do you think Robyn is a dishonest person?
Yes.
I hope that Robyn's not a dishonest person.
Well, she is, babe.
I hope that all of them are not a dishonest person.
Well, she sat here on the couch and said that she's never given you a reason to distrust her.
I disagree with that. Again.
Why isn't Meri talking shit? Like, come on, Meri. Let's worthy up, please. Worthy up, girl. Let's be like, oh my God, don't be so fucking for real. Come on. We want this to keep going, babe. Someone asked what I did for work. I sell boats for a living. I work at a boat dealership. Yes. Very, very niche, very niche.
We have our own perspectives. I disagree with that, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
As
I do
painful
too, babe.
As that will be for her to hear. I disagree with it.
I know that this is what's going on. I know that Kody and Janelle are talking like this.
Right.
And I'm worried, okay? I don't trust Meri at this point, but I am still looking out for her.
Right.
And she was telling me she thought she should get all the proceeds from her house.
And I said, no.
She thought she didn't have to worry about what Kody and I had put into Coyote Pass extra from everybody else. So
extra from everybody else. You got to throw that in there. We did it. We put it in there. And Meri put into your house extra from you. Like, come on.
it was like, I was like, Meri, we're trying to work this out. Come on, please. Can we figure this out? But I didn't trust her enough to tell her what was going on.
Why?
Yeah. Suki's like, what the fuck?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious
Why
because
would
you're trying to separate your finances from all
serious?
of his ex-wives.
Yeah, why not?
You're trying to make a clear...
To say to her...
And this is the Real Robyn, part 2. Real Robyn coming out right here, getting fucking pissed. This is who she really is.
To say to her, Janelle and Kody are thinking about this?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious right now?
I'm serious.
Yes, I'm serious.
Don't take a shot for every time she says or serious.
Oh, I'm sorry. I am not going to sit there. I did what I could. And that is not a fair expectation of me at all.
Why?
Because that's my husband. And I fought him how I could.
Why? Like, you like... Why is that not a fair expectation? Like you said, you and Meri used to be besties. Like you have these problems with Meri. You don't trust Meri. Meri doesn't trust you. But the one thing that you could gain her trust back if you really cared enough, you'd be like, hey, Meri, like this is what's happening. I don't know the actual deal. And you just give too much. You just care too much about your husband. Like, I don't think that's going behind Kody's back. Be like, I'm going to tell Meri if you don't do the right thing. Like, Robyn is a walking fucking contradiction. The moral compass, but the moral compass can't even talk to the other woman. The moral compass, you're putting your foot down in a big rock in the way, and then you sign up for show up with an NDA. Like, it makes no sense. Robyn's story makes absolutely zero fucking sense at all. And I hope Robyn and Jen watching this tell-all can just see right through her shit. They can see through, like, she's talking out both sides of her ass. Her and Kody, again, are just trying to gish gallop this entire tell-all and overwhelm us with information, and we're to where it doesn't even make any fucking sense.
If she knew all she would do is create more problems.
Yeah.
I
So then she goes, if Meri knew, she'd just create more problems. That's why I didn't that's the reason I didn't tell her. Okay. What, are you stuck? What? Okay, you're fine. It's not that big of a drop. Sorry, guys. Now I wanted to get off my lap. She's just sitting there, but, well, she'd create more problems then. Oh, okay, so then you don't really care about Meri then. Like, you don't really care. You don't really care about, like, again, someone said in the chat, she just told herself. She just fucking told on herself. If you cared enough, you wouldn't care about the other problems because you'd be like, Mary's not getting a fur dill. She can try to get backdoor dill. And your big thing is you just stood up to Kody, allegedly. Like, I just don't believe, there's not a part of me that believes this, like, this. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, you guys. My phone is charging, and I think I'm fine to, like, take it off the charger. Oh my God. I think Kody is just trying to get Meri and Janelle against each other 100%. I made a TikTok about this. Like, he just loves to live in the chaos. He grew up in a chaotic household, I think, and he is more comfortable living in the chaos than living in a nice, peaceful, calm world. Thank you, Ruby Renee, for the chilies. I'm so excited to see you here.
Him how I could. I was fighting for her however I could. I called him out verbally. I was fighting with him. I was saying, I will get in the way of this whole deal and you guys won't be able to sell this.
Then why can't you call her? If that's not doing everything you can do, doing everything you could do would include picking up the phone and say, Meri, this is what's going on. I know you don't trust me, but this is here. This is the deal. They're doing a backdoor deal. Here's the deal. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand. I'm sorry my phone fell, you guys. I was trying to charge my phone because I don't want my phone to die, and it just fell. But we're back. I just unplugged it.
I'm not going to sit there with someone who's backstabbing me over and over and over again and trust her. I did what I could based on what Meri has done in our relationship. That's what's happening.
Based on Meri.
I'm not going to sit there and be disloyal to Kody.
Oh, that's crazy. I'd be disloyal.
If she had maintained her relationship with me, then that could be something to say to me. But not now.
No, not now. There it is. If she maintained her relationship with me, you don't have to maintain your relationship with her. Why didn't you call her? Why didn't you give her like 2 weeks and be like, hey, Meri, I know you just left, just checking in. Did you ever once call her? Need we not forget, during COVID, Meri couldn't even come to her house to hang out. And Meri wasn't seeing anybody. And she was following the rules. And they're like, oh, we can't, I just didn't want everyone to, I didn't want everyone to be like jealous that we were hanging out, that we were seeing the little ones. I just didn't want that to happen. No, I didn't. So I just, let you just be alone, all by yourself with nobody. Yeah, just let you be by yourself with nobody. Yeah, so you could hang out with us, with my cool family. That's the last family I'd want to fucking hang out with is fucking Dab Sark on Thanksgiving. Like, no thanks. I'd rather be alone. God. Robyn really is the worst. Like, this tell-all, like, she really is horrible. I don't know how she could redeem herself. I don't know how her and Kody could actually redeem themselves. Is there a way that Kody and Robyn can redeem themselves? I think the only way that Kody could redeem himself is if he divorced Robyn. Okay, everyone says no. Okay, what about this? What if Kody divorced Robyn and was like, it's all her? What do we think about that? No redemption ever. Okay. Hire an auditor. Okay. I'd pay to fly. Okay. No. No. It's like, no. Okay. No redemption ever for either of them. He broke up with his kids. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we still haven't mentioned the kids. And I don't think we're going to mention the kids, which is crazy. Okay, let's get back into it. Apologize to Savannah. Yeah. Apologize to Gabe. And like also, I don't know if there really is a redemption because with Garrison's passing, he really had the opportunity to change his way of life and to change how he was like with his kids. That should have been like a huge wake up call to his, like, for him. And it wasn't. It just wasn't. So, okay, yeah, you guys, I don't know why I thought there might be a redemption arc. Everyone's like, nope. No, there's no way. No way.
She has burned so many bridges with me. And I don't know why.
But then call her and find out. Like, this is the thing. Robyn is the big, sorry, just pause again. Robyn is the biggest fucking victim in the entire world. It's all, oh my God, poor me. They don't call me. But Robyn also won't call them. Robyn won't go out of her way to say hi to anybody. Robyn won't get out of the car first and think it's so awkward. Oh my God, I don't know. I just can't. I don't know why that's happening. I don't know why she doesn't like burn all those bridges. Call her and ask. If you guys are that close, you're besties, you're about to have a fucking kid for her, call her up. If that's my best friend, like, I'm going to make sure, like, if I feel the vibe is off with my best friend and I'm like, hey, what's going on? But she doesn't give a fuck. She does not care. That's the moral of this. My moral compass is telling me that's the moral of the story, that Robyn is a fucking bitch.
What were the bridges that were burned?
Yes, good question, Suki.
That you couldn't go back to.
Oh, too many.
She's sitting there trashing me, and I don't even know what the problem is, where all of a sudden we go from, like, we have a friendship, we have a relationship, and then all of a sudden it's gone because I don't know why. I don't know what happened.
Then call her.
Why it's
Thank you,
different.
Schneider.
She just all of a sudden was angry at Kody, so somehow I'm lumped into that, like always.
Like always,
I
it
have one
happened. Then call her and figure it out. Yes, Robyn on Traders next season. I would love it.
This question regarding this deal. Why was Robyn the last person to sign?
I asked Robyn not to sign until Meri had agreed to our family breakup.
So Robyn
until
could
Meri
be
had agreed to the
bad guy
entanglements.
and not me.
Why was it Robyn and not you?
Yeah, why? Because I already signed.
Why was it Robyn and not you?
Because I had already signed.
Then your point is null and void. You already signed. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? This makes no goddamn sense.
Robyn hadn't gone in yet. We were all ready to go. I thought Meri and Janelle were accepting this January contract.
Yep. Melissa said they have no common enemy anymore. They're turning on each other.
I signed. I was ready to go. Meri didn't accept the January contract. So I was just like, Robyn, just don't go sign. We're just holding until we get this entanglement separation finished.
So again, I think something was happening within their home, that something is, which is why they're trying to be a lovey-dovey this season. Look how much we love each other. Oh, we're so in love. Something was happening between them. And that's why Robyn was crying. That was the red line, not this backdoor deal. This is just a convenient story to push off their infighting that they were having. And again, I don't know what it is. Yeah, I signed late to be fair. Oh, I signed late to be fair. Yeah, no, I just wanted it to be fair. But I'm actually signing up. So Meri, we could figure it out with Meri. And the entanglement. The entanglement is you owing her money and you not wanting to pay Meri.
And that was the process. And so finally I went, we will allow the sale with her 25% and hope in the future that we can finish this negotiation out. And the reason I did that was because the lawyer said that you wouldn't have to pay her anything. You can give her this money or not, according to the law. You're not required to. Robyn said, and I said, yeah, we are required to morally, but because we don't need the bargaining chip anymore, we're just going to let it sell.
What? So let's get this right here. Kody said, liar said, you don't need to pay her legally, but morally, we had to pay her. Some ain't sitting right. I don't know. I don't think that's true. I don't get that. Can someone let me know down in the chat? What the fuck does he mean by that? Like, do we think he's just lying? I think he might be lying. Well, obviously I think he's lying. But what the fuck? Moral people don't use bargaining chips. Exactly, Coffee Yoga Coffee. Moral people don't use bargaining chips. You don't want to try to one-up somebody else. She was on the property. They have to pay her. Yes, okay. Yes, they do. Yeah, wasn't a lie, but wasn't the truth. Yeah, again, I think he just, gish galloping his way around this fucking one-on-one.
And so we went ahead and closed. They got distributed. And right now, I think Meri's, we're talking now. We went through this whole stink storm. and now I think it's...
Kody's getting mad.
It's almost over.
It's almost over, Kody.
It is over. Meri will get paid. Everybody's going to have their money. And I'm going to be bitter because they sat there and just talked to me the whole time.
And I'm going to be bitter because it's over. And they trash talked me the whole time. They trash talk you because you're not doing the right thing, because you're not doing the moral thing. Like, I don't know. Ashley says as an attorney, I'd take a case for him for free. I love that. You're mad now they're going to be trash talking you because you weren't doing the right moral thing. Like, and that, again, the reason he apologized is so everyone would stop talking shit about him. And yes, Meri, I was just about to say the same thing. He's bitter because he didn't get his way. He didn't get it the way that he wanted to. He didn't get the NDA that he wanted to. And now we're just talking about it, and the NDA is just null and void at this point. Yes, and I talked a lot about that MB Scorpio, about the way that they were saying he was using the word gifted a lot in the beginning of this episode.
This experience at Kody Pass really set me forward on the apology stuff. It was so toxic that I just realized that it was like I was in the heat of it at the time after everybody had been paid, and I settled in. I was like, this has to change. And that's when I went to Robyn and said, I have this idea and I want to apologize to them because I need this.
No, wasn't Moral Compass Robyn that said you should apologize to your wives, your ex-wives? It wasn't the Moral Compass Robyn who said you hurt their feelings, you should probably apologize to them? Weird.
Sort of tension that's in these relationships to go away.
I just wanted to stop trash talking me.
You also had an apology with Christine. And during that apology, the conversation had turned into a deep idea of developing a friendship with you and David. But then there was like a line drawn in the sand during that conversation.
Yeah.
Let's take a look and then let's discuss.
Okay.
Why'd you want to meet together?
I wanted to apologize for how we broke up, for how
I want to count on how many times we heard the word apologize in this episode.
I went down. I want to apologize for being angry about it. I also want to just acknowledge the good times.
I get where you're coming from in a lot of ways. I don't get when you say things outwardly, but that's you. But when it comes to feelings, I get you. Your anger was because you were scared in the beginning of what you were losing.
Meri's watching these being like, I didn't get a dinner. What the fuck?
Appreciate the sort of the vote of grace.
Yeah.
David, thank you. But like, let me keep going down the list. The
He's
one
like, thank you, David, but shut the fuck up.
that I feel like is the most hurtful was saying that I didn't love you, because I did love you. And
Look, I spent a couple years.
Robyn's looking down pissed, just fucking SpongeBob Squareface all over the place.
I was angry too. And it was a kick. Like, that was a whoa. It was pretty shocking.
I'm apologizing for being angry, though.
And here, this is where Christine isn't saying, hey, that makes me uncomfortable. She's sitting here saying, yeah, that definitely did hurt my feelings. Like, that hurt my feelings hearing you say that. Okay?
Thank you.
No, I'd love you to come to Moab with me.
And then David follows that with saying, I wanted to ask you what happened with me.
I'm not really that interested in it, but thanks.
No,
It's fun.
you'll be safe
It's so
with
much
me.
fun. It's great.
I need to honor this, guys. I just got something to say. This is really kind. It's really good. I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer. It's just an issue of managing expectations. So I just want to be careful that we're not stepping into a realm that doesn't quite work yet.
And Kody's looking at this like, he's like, what am I saying? What the fuck do I even mean? Now Christine has her glasses on. Cody's like, oh, I don't even know what the fuck I
They seem healthy and
meant.
whole in their relationship. I want Christine to be able to just release it, just this experience with me. So I want her and David to feel free. I want her to feel go on in love. I watched their
Kody saying all of this is so self-serving to him of being like, well, I just want them to feel free. They do. Like, they're married. Like, what are you saying? Like, you don't really hold that much court in their relationship. Like, they talk about you because we're on the same show. But, like, she's moved on, which I think is pretty obvious. Like, the pettiness, she saw how much attention she was getting on social media from that. And, like, I'm all for it. I think it was funny. But, like, him thinking he needs to free her is absolutely insane. let me go back up here. The nurse says he feels left out. He feels left out. Yeah, he's not part of the Cool family anymore, and he hasn't been in the Cool family for quite some time. The Cool family is Janelle, Christine. Everyone wants to be around them. Nobody wants to be around fucking Robyn and Robyn's family. He feels left out. But I will get into the rest of it in a second.
Wedding.
You watched their wedding?
Yeah, I watched their wedding, and I was
Not
smiling
shocking.
through
Thank you for the
entire
roses,
thing,
Kimmy.
Almost. It was fun to see Christine in a great spot. It's sort of kind of her dreams come true.
So you were happy for her?
Very happy for her.
There
Yeah.
was a couple of big issues in your marriage with Christine.
Thank you,
one
Kimmy
of them
Sue.
was you're not being attracted
For all
to
the gifts,
her,
you're so
right?
amazing.
Did you want to address
I appreciate
that to her?
Yeah, because that was just when we were married. When we first married. I want to.
But he also wrote it in a book. Like, we need to remember, the sight of that chubby girl eating chili and cheese nachos was enough to make my stomach go sour. Like, we need to remember that he said that so beyond hurtful. She was hurt about that for years, okay? So him doing this little anecdote, while somewhat inappropriate, I don't think it's that bad for him to say. To say I was disgusted would be an understatement, he said about her. I don't think this is bad for him to say. We're going to go in on Christine and David and my opinions on that, because I'm not siding with them when it comes to David.
Say something sweet about Christine. We had this marvelous.
And like, how do you expect to move forward if like there's no move? Like, I will say for Kody here, him saying this, it's something nice. It's a nice memory that they can recall on. And just be like, oh, well, that was nice. Yeah, I remember that suit too. Like, they did spend so many years together. I don't think like this is a way to move on and have some sort of common ground. We don't need to keep talking about it, but it's him not being nasty. Okay. So we just take it and keep going, right?
Experience. After she has our first child, she gets this professional
Can you name that child? Aspen.
job. And I remember we were stone broke. And her and I are at a department store where she tries on this pantsuit. We're in the middle of a move and she's going to have this new job. And I just like, you look so damn good in that pantsuit that you have to have it. Christine and I had our very, very sweet experiences.
He's like, just like you're looking right now, Suki, in your pantsuit. Oh, I'd love to fucking rail you. Like, the way he did describe that, though, was kind of crazy. Like, you don't have to go that in depth. That was a little word, okay? That was a little more word than I remembered. That was very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
And I don't think I apologized for that whole attraction situation. And for that, I feel ashamed. And I don't think I remembered that in part of it, but you're reminding me. I think she misinterpreted.
You're reminding me, Suki, because your pantsuit reminded me of Christine and her big old boobies in her pantsuit. Yeah. Do you want to go out after this, Suki? Sorry, guys, but like, what was like, you can just say like, yeah, that was really shitty for him, for me to say that like, I wasn't attracted to her. And like, he was not attracted to her at the end of their marriage. They were not fucking like.
I did a lot of that. When we started to break up.
Oh my God, you guys, we're at 78,000 likes. Holy shit. Holy shit. W's for everybody in the chat that got us to 78K. That's crazy. I feel like we're going to make it to 100 at the end of this episode.
It wasn't a matter of physical attraction. It was a matter of trust attraction.
He regrets
Trust
not apologizing
attraction.
for saying that you were not attractive.
Well, thank God he didn't. That would have been really, really awkward with David there and with all of it. I'm not married to you anymore. Don't talk to me like that. I am now married. I don't. That's absolutely, oh God, that makes me mad, actually. That he would think he needed to, that makes me mad.
Coming up.
Okay, Christine, you're doing a little bit too much with that one.
I felt that was so disrespectful to David.
She's doing too much.
He regrets not apologizing for saying that you were not attractive.
He has no right whatsoever. That's playing a game with me. That is playing a game. No, that is inappropriate. It's a good thing he didn't. We might have walked out. There's no way.
You weren't walking out when you said he was being disrespectful before. This is like the whole burgundy pantsuit thing. That was weird. I wouldn't have wanted him to say that to me if my boyfriend was right there or my husband was right there. But him just be like, I apologize for saying I was never attracted to you. That was wrong. And like anything I said about you, like that was really wrong. This is like you seeing your ex-boyfriend out for the first time and trying to make him so jealous and like, no, we have a perfect, no, like our relationship is like so good. Like, no, we're like great, Taylor. No, like fuck you. Like, it's just giving like, I don't know what's going on in their relationship, but something ain't right. Something's not rubbing me the right way here, especially just with that. Just why are you so upset by that? Why would David be upset? Like, if he knows something hurt your feelings, you would be like, oh, thank you for apologizing. I have moved on, but thank you so much for just apologizing. Like, even if Kody doesn't mean it, like, that's fine, right? Like, I don't see the wrong in that. Let me know if I am wrong, though, down below. I would love to chat to see your guys' opinions on that.
If he needs to come to terms with that on his own, then he can come to terms with that on his own. He has nothing to do with me.
Okay. Well, he also has a specific memory of a pantsuit when you guys were really broke and you were going back to work.
Oh, my burgundy pantsuit.
Yeah, and he talked about this burgundy pantsuit.
Hold on, guys. I gotta feed Nala. Hold on, I gotta get up. I gotta feed Nala for a second. She's eating. She doesn't have enough food, so give me 1 second. You hungry? Let's move this over here so nobody hears you eating. Come here. Come here. Sorry, guys. It's like 8 o'clock. Man, we've been on live for like 2 hours. Okay. Ugh, okay, back to my spot.
That was a fun pantsuit.
Do you love that pantsuit?
I do. Oh, God, no.
Oh, God, no.
I wore it all the time. I loved that pantsuit. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I do love a good suit.
Like, did you know that he loved that pantsuit on you so much?
So it made me love it more?
Yes.
I mean, I don't care how and that's the thing too, I don't even like to have this conversation about him liking how I used to look. I don't even want to have that conversation.
Yeah. Because I love David, and David, like David, like thinks I'm so sexy and so hot. Like, no, like David is so great. No, like David. Like, but like, yeah, we had really, yeah, my husband found me attractive at one point. Yeah, it's nice to reflect on those times. Emotional maturity is negative 50.
Yeah, like, I really don't care. David likes how I look. David loves how I look. And I know that he loves how I look because he tells me all the time.
Okay, why are we overcompensating for David? Why are we overcompensating? Because that's what that's reading to me. That's what that's reading to me.
Being sincere in this?
See, small Kitty's stepmom, I think it's the opposite because Christy even said in the episode that David was really upset and pointed it out to her, and David didn't tell her how upset he was until they got back to the hotel, until the next day. So it was David that was upset, and then he changed Christine's mind.
I feel like he truly had some sort of reckoning, and he needed to make it right. And sometimes it just means that you need to make it right.
Do you think it was awkward for Kody to have David there?
I think it would have been more awkward without David. I mean, they're not. I think that'd be weird to go to that kind of thing with your ex-husband. I think,
We'll talk about it in a second, small Kitty stepmom. When we get to David talking about it, we'll put a pin in that.
So what do you think he's getting?
I don't know what he's getting from all of this.
But what are you seeing?
But if I'm just saying, if this was important to him to do this, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. And I think having David there was appropriate. I definitely think it was appropriate.
Really? To say it in front of David?
Oh, absolutely. She's married. She absolutely should have her husband there.
Right. But do you think it was appropriate for him to say, I did love you? Because Christine felt uncomfortable about that.
I mean, it was uncomfortable to say that. And also it's factual. It's factual. I mean, nobody's hiding the fact that Christine needs to be married and she's got a bunch of kids with this guy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's factual.
Mm-hmm. I wish he would have apologized. I wish he never would have said, I never should have said that I didn't love you because I did love you. I felt that was so disrespectful to David. Right here. Here's my husband. My husband's sitting right here. For him to say that, I was like, why are you saying that? Why are you saying...
Because he thinks that he hurt your feelings, and that's why he's saying that. He hurt your feelings, and he knows that that was a really wrong thing to say. So now he thinks that he needs to apologize for it because he got so much shit for it. So now he's apologizing to you. It doesn't, like, it's not that deep. It's really not that deep.
We all knew you were angry. It doesn't matter.
And, like, there are people in the comments be like, oh, it's power play. Like, she didn't want him to have control over her. And, like, then act like that. Because you're acting like, now to me, it's like he still has control over you if this is how you're feeling. And, like, I don't know. I just don't think it was that inappropriate. I don't think saying, I'm sorry, I never loved you was that inappropriate. I just don't. I don't understand it at all. Hold on, Nella's gotta go potty, so we're gonna, like, leash her up and get this next 10 minutes done. We gotta wait a second, honey. Go in 1 second. Actually, I'll just put this. We'll go potty in 10 minutes. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. It's so cold in Illinois. Like, it's literally, like, 1 degree. I hate it.
It doesn't matter to me. We're done. But it was so absolutely bizarre. But he probably came with best intentions. That's why I was like, I don't quite know what to do with that.
Was David annoyed?
David, yeah.
Was he annoyed that Kody said, I did love you during our marriage?
Yeah. He's like, that's so inappropriate. Who does that?
Is there anything that you would say? Because David's there, right? Did that make it kind of awkward?
I love David being there because his intention, I think, is helpful. He wants to be in the conversation, and I was trying to have a conversation with Christine.
So did it make it difficult for you to have this conversation?
Oh, what suburb are you in? Lucky 13. I'm a suburbs girly too.
With
if you don't answer, that's fine.
When her new husband is sitting there.
It was great because I think David, absolutely means well. And he has a lot of advice.
But do you think David being there, like David said, that he understands you? Do you think he understands you?
I think David's a guy, and guys think they've got things figured out. And plural marriage is the kind of thing that tells you don't know. David doesn't know yet that he doesn't know, but I now know that I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't make any sense.
So
doesn't make any sense.
Are you willing to receive that?
I'm not interested in it, really.
Oh my gosh, I work in Bolingbrook.
I want to be courteous to David. But I think David's a guy's guy. I frankly find him likable, but I don't know David at all.
Yeah.
David doesn't know me, but I think David thinks he knows me.
When he sat there and said...
Also, like, David has a thing where it's like he knows what you've done to Christine. He knows what you've done to Christine's kids. Like, he's also watched the show because David's a fucking fan. Okay, let's not forget.
He loved her. My first reaction is, why in the hell am I here? This is weird. So it sent me down.
Your first reaction to him saying, I'm sorry, I said I never loved you, is why am I here? Not, I'm happy he's apologizing to her. Why? To me, this is reading David is intimidated by Kody. Or just maybe because David didn't have to deal with Christine having Kody around. Like, maybe because Kody was so much of David and Christine's relationship in the beginning, her having to talk to him and him giving her positive attention, or what is perceived as positive attention, made him feel insecure. It doesn't make any sense to me to go from their meeting of, oh, all good. Oh, you should come to Moab, to the next day being so awkward and uncomfortable at the racetrack, and David all pissed off because Christine was fine at the dinner, and the next day was so uncomfortable because I think David had a talking to Christine how uncomfortable that made him. And, like, it doesn't make any sense to me why you would think that's inappropriate. Again, because he said on national television something that hurt Christine, and she even said it moments before that, hey, that actually did hurt me, like, whatever. And your first thing is, why the hell am I here? You're there to support your wife and her ex being nasty to her. You're just here for moral support. You frankly don't have to say anything unless it's about the kids. Like, you can just zip the lip, let Kody talk. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I don't know.
A little bit. And I call bull on that, because to me, it's not about him and her anymore. They've been gone for 3-4 years now. It's a bro code that you just don't cross. And you
There's
don't
no
tell your
bro code.
ex-wife in front of her husband right now, hey, I did love you. That's just
Why?
wrong.
Why? Like, to say, to say, if you, David, don't think that man ever loved her and they were dating, my God, they were married for 20-something years, you're insane. You're insane. And just to acknowledge it, like, he said some nasty things and then saying, yeah, I did love you, I'm sorry. Or didn't even say, I'm sorry, apologize. And now we're gonna, like, I don't see how you can't see that person, like, loved her before. Like, and you're like, I don't like it.
Out wrong and the way he went about it, and I was cool about it. The only reason I said, hey, do you want to come to Moab was I want to test to see where
now he's saying, oh, no, now it's a big test.
And it was all about what he wanted to say and not about, hey, let's do something. He had to get his point across, and that was it.
Well, yes, okay, there's two things can be true. Kody did just want to say what Kody wanted to say. Kody did just want to make himself feel better with apologies. I agree that Kody wasn't doing it to make Christine feel better. Kody was doing it to make Kody feel better. I don't think it was for Christine. But David, being Christine's partner, to be so upset by her ex-husband saying, I did love you, is beyond insane to me. It's beyond insane because now we're concocting this up instead of just like being honest, just like they're making this bigger story out of what happened than what actually happened.
It's all about what he wants. It's not about what Christine wants. It's not what's best interest for what this family is, what he wants to do.
Did he know that you were feeling awkward when he was saying, by the way, Christine?
I don't think he would ever know if you're awkward or not.
Yeah.
No, nobody would. I wouldn't even tell Christine until the next day because I didn't want to spoil the moment because it was like, where in the hell's Robyn at? This is weird. Your ex-husband across the table from you saying, I did love you. When?
But didn't he invite you and Christine together for this apology?
But shouldn't it have been couples? Why wasn't Robyn there?
No, Robyn can't leave the
So why didn't
house.
Because this isn't about me.
Okay.
This was really supposed to be Kody talking to Christine, and then David was there just to be like as her husband, like he's her there as her husband, and like to respect.
And like we've seen how Kody and Robyn are when it's just them. They don't fucking say shit. Robyn rules the fucking roost. Like Robyn can't be there.
Their marriage and not to do something inappropriate.
Do you think it was awkward for David to hear, like, I did love you? That acknowledging that in front of her new husband coming up.
I can appreciate that's not breaking.
Don't want to because his thought process.
That acknowledging that in front of her new husband.
Well, it could be, or it could be, he could be enlightened enough to realize that would be something that would heal her.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I asked
And
Robyn.
they are looking at this from like a place of healing her, and she's already healed. I don't think like they're looking like they think that they can do this for Robyn or for Christine, and they're like, so then this is gonna make her stop talking shit about them. That's all that they're doing it for. And like I recognize that, and I know that that's not, that I'm not standing up for Kody in that respect or that regard, but I just don't think David's correct here. Like I don't.
Why didn't you go with Kody? And she said, well, this was Cody's thing. This was Cody's thing with his ex-wives. It has nothing to do with me.
That's the problem with there again. It's always separate thing there. She wanted polygamy. She begged for it. So you're going to say to go that part? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, listen, Robyn also said it that if you were enlightened enough, you would understand why Kody said what he did, that he loved her in front of you.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's look at it.
Enlightened?
Yeah, that's...
Oh, there goes Christine cutting off David. He's not going to like that.
Wow.
I don't cave to their pressure. Sorry, I don't. Common sense and logic comes to me. No common sense comes to that. No logic comes to that. It doesn't happen. If I had all of a sudden had an ex-girlfriend come and sat down and was telling her, what would you do?
Oh my God.
You'd like, I'm going to scratch your eyes out.
Bye.
There wasn't anything there but me trying to say, when I said I never loved you.
Emotionally immature people.
I wasn't being honest with myself. It wasn't a lie, but it wasn't true. And
So what is that then? A lie? If it's not true, then it's a lie. Like, true, false statement. Hold on, Nala. We're going to go in a second, honey.
I would like to apologize for that. When we were married, I did love you. I can appreciate that David was offended, and I apologize that he was offended, but if I feel like telling Christine I love her or that I loved her, that's not breaking bro code to me. If he thinks that I broke bro code, he works in construction, and he talks about things that are different than I understand them.
I am so much smarter than David because he's in construction and I'm on TV, okay? Kody, you sell pew-pew parts, okay? You run cells. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe that's a breaking of bro code. I wasn't aware. I apologize.
Apologize.
Would it have been safe for Robyn to be there?
Safe.
Why not? We're adults and we act like adults. What are we going to do? Get in a food fight?
Why would you send your ex off to go have a conversation with his ex, talking about how he loved her? Why would you even send him off to do that?
You know, there's been a lot of people who said on this couch that it was when you were sitting next to her that he could actually approach it in a respectful manner to you. Meaning he could say these things with you there. Because if he said these things without you there,
well, first of all, she wouldn't have been alone because I would not have agreed with that because she's
I would not have allowed her to go. David, sit the fuck down. David, this is not your show. You do not own Christine. This is her fucking job, okay? If producer said, David, you can't go, Christine, this is Christine's job. Christine is making a majority of the money. She's going. Like, who the fuck are you to say that to her? That pissed me off so bad. And then he caught himself and like, I wouldn't, wanted that. No, I wouldn't have wanted that. Excuse me? Excuse me? No. Like, what the fuck do you think?
My wife now, not his.
She's my wife now, not his, and now she needs to do what I want. And listen, I just did the fucking Kody voice because this is so reminiscent of Kody. This is so reminiscent of something that Kody, I wouldn't allow her to go. She's my wife now, not his. We know that. Everybody knows you had your whole fucking, we saw you guys kissing, you had your whole wedding. Like, what is happening here? We accepted Kody, David too fast. We didn't really be like, Christine, maybe we should stop and think about this. He's getting too comfortable here on this couch. Way too comfortable. Just because he's a little bit better than Kody. Like, this to me was so concerning.
Under his thumb anymore. She's my wife.
But also, you guys didn't hear that. He goes, she's not under his thumb anymore. Hello, am I okay? She's not under his thumb anymore. She's my wife. Now she's under your thumb. Now she's under your thumb is what you're saying? Huh. I don't like that, babe. I don't like that. You think I'm reaching? He just said that. Let's go back 10 seconds.
I would not allow. I would not have agreed with that because she's my wife now, not his. This is no under his thumb anymore. She's my wife.
But can you?
It's under. He goes. It was gonna say it's under. She's my wife. She's my He's calling the shots for this woman. She has no say, and she's just so in love with this man. Why is this not concerning to all of you guys? Why, not all of you guys. So a lot of people in the chat are like, "What the motherfuck?" But this is crazy. This is not right. Oh, I'm looking for errors when there aren't none. Petunia says she just said it. He's under mine. He was under Kody's thumb. Now she's under mine. The fuck?
Understand his thought process.
Hold on, baby.
Do I want to understand it?
I don't know. Do you want to understand his thought process? Because here is his thought process.
No, I don't want to because his thought process is way in left field somewhere. Way in left field.
And Robyn also agreed with that thought process, that he was being respectful by having you sit next to Christine. I'm just saying.
Okay, in a weird way then, and you're going to say, I did love you? That's okay to say in front of me?
Well, for the last 3 years, he's been so angry, and he's been saying, I never loved these women. I never cared about these women. So that was part of his testimony and sort of his enlightenment.
That's not my problem.
He wanted to be able to release the people in his life so they can go on and live their lives.
Also, you're his property then, huh? Is that the way you put it? Is that the property?
See, I think that was reaching. I think that property thing was reaching for Kody. I get all your guys' sentiment in the chat of being like, I like David. You guys can like David 100%. I don't think he's a bad guy, but I don't like what he just said about under Kody's thumb. Now she's, you know, on my wife. Weird. Not allowed to go do something. I think that's weird. I do think we accepted him far too quickly. And I do think he's being way too dramatic on this whole saying that in front of him. I don't understand it. I really don't. I think he's letting his ass show a little bit too much in this. And again, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He's way better than Kody. But these things to me are pause for cause, are concerning, and something we need to really keep an eye out for moving forward and watching David on the show. Like, I just think it's a little, it's a lot. It's something, again, we need to keep an eye out for, okay?
Next time on Sister Wives One-on-One.
Kody and Janelle fail to recognize that, there might have been some emotions involved with the fact that she used to be married to my brother.
Y'all.
And actually, I asked to be in their family. They never asked me.
Oh.
I knew them as a couple, and I just felt inspired to say, look, I think I belong in your family.
I'm just here to apologize.
No,
Meri,
I'm
not
going to
to
tell
argue
you
with
this,
you.
Kody. You're not going to shut me down anymore. I'm going to finish what I'm saying.
Would you ever talk to Kody like the way Meri did?
No, probably not. I just don't take him seriously enough.
There was no time when I ever felt like Robyn was betraying somebody else's trust.
If I'm going to talk to her and then she's going to go behind my back and talk to Kody about it, then you can't trust someone who does that.
I would have conversations with her, and then my private conversation, things would be found out. Other people would find out.
She's sitting here saying that she can't trust me because
Things would be found out. Other people would find out.
she's sitting here saying that she can't trust me because of this. I had her freaking back.
I had her freaking back.
If she wants to say that somehow I did something wrong there, that is fine. I don't have a problem with that because I know what my intentions were.
Okay, you guys. Part 3 coming up next week. I'm so excited. I can't believe it's a week away almost. That kind of sucks. I usually do these later in the week, but we had the best turnout we've ever had on Monday. So let's go for next Monday to be here again. I have to go let Nala out, you guys. So make sure you guys, we're almost at 100K likes. Let's get there before I end. Come on, tap that screen. Oh, we got it. You guys are amazing. I love you all so much. Thank you all for being here, supporting me, following along, being as snarky and as mad as I am. I appreciate you all. I genuinely love you all so much. I feel like I'm on FaceTime with my friends just talking. You are all so amazing. And thank you everyone who joined the Patreon for sending gifts. It is more than you know appreciated, and I hope I can do this full time one day. I love you all so much, and again, make sure you hit that follow button so you don't miss out when I go live, which I'm gonna try to do 2 times a week with this episode and then the reality check. And oh my goodness, Megan, your first lives got me through my separation. Oh my god, I'm so happy I could be there, or be a help to you through your separation. I'm so happy you found this little community, and I love you all so very much. I will see you next time for Sister Wives, or we might pop on later this week for another live. Okay.